Life after John Wick, Gangstalking Level 3, SR&BG, and controlling your reality. Once you pass level 3 of this gangstalking, remember, gangstalking never goes away. You just learn how to control it. But once you pass level 3, you become the mayor, or let's say the governor. Wherever you're at, if there's not a person who have survived this, even if that person is chosen, if that person haven't healed and survived this level of gangstalking, this level of spiritual warfare, you are their mayor. Let's say the governor. Man, some chosen ones are so strong that they are the mayor for a 20-mile radius. There's not another chosen one that's on a level for miles and miles and miles. See, and this is what they don't want to tell you. Now, the reason I make this video is because I have to watch this business next door to us crumble. I have to watch this business crumble. Yeah, I put the ticket in. I told the Most High that the person who owns the business, it's not a good person. He don't have a good heart. I've watched many businesses crumble. Big businesses, small business. I'm going to talk about all of that. I'm going to talk about how we're the mayor, the governor. If you come into my reality, I have the power to make decisions. If you're not as strong as me, I'm going to talk about all that. But first, if you hear some sizzling in the background, I'm cooking up some steak meat. I'm going to make me some quesadillas. I'm going to put some salsa and some guacamole. And I'm going to eat it. Then I'm going to take a nap and I'm going to go to the gym. Now back to controlling your reality. Like I said, I have to watch this business next to me crumble. I knew it was going to crumble. I knew it was going to crumble the night the owner pulled up on me and my children. Now, it's a lot and nobody be there. It's a big parking lot. And we was just running with the dog, getting exercise and all of that. But the night before, I seen this security across the street looking at us. And I already knew that he was going to go rat us out. And sure enough, the next night, it's like the owner, he was an elderly guy. The owner came with his wife. He gave me the look. And he said, yeah, y'all know that this is private property. And I don't want y'all on here. And I'm not the type of dude that argue. I don't say nothing. For some reason, these damn people be looking at you like they want you to respond. I don't say nothing. I heard what you said. I called my children. I got the damn dog and I dusted my heels off. I literally clicked my damn heels together in front of him. And about 2 weeks later, they took off their weekend schedule. So they was open 7 days a week. Then they started being open only 5 days a week. And I already knew that something was happening. Because I did this before, because wherever I go, I'm the mayor. You understand what I'm saying? I'm the inspector. I'm the spiritual inspector. Listen, old guy. Me and my children and the dog, we didn't even come to your damn lot and buy your business to have fun. We came to your lot to see if you deserve that damn lot. This done happened a lot of times, and it really happens. I mean, it get amped up once you pass John Wick Gangstalking Level 3. You hearing what I'm saying? If you go to a place and they don't give you good business, man, you could curse that place. You don't gotta burn no candles. You don't gotta say no magic words. Just tell the Most High that you don't like it, and inside your heart you don't like it, not because they food is nasty. Now I've been to restaurants and they didn't have good food. but the people was good. And they still there to this day. And then I went to restaurants and they had real good food. But they was racist and they was nasty. And they turned that damn restaurant into something else, a dispensary or something. But it ain't there no more. So yeah, we control our reality. I said this in another video. The only thing that's gonna challenge you in your reality is a coven, a cult, a group of people, or another chosen one that's more skilled than you. You understanding what I'm saying? But that's very rare to find a chosen one that's more skilled than you. And once you pass John Wick Gangstalking level 3, the covens, shit, a lot of the members of the covens and the cults, they be wanting to work with you. They be wanting to know how the hell that you survive all of these booby traps, man. So like I say, the Most High will send you to a place. And there's nobody more powerful than you in that place, even if it's the police chief, even if it's a millionaire, even if it's Elon Musk, it don't even matter. You hear what I'm saying? You are the mayor. You are the governor, spiritually. You hear what I'm saying? Where do you think they get the thought of having a mayor and the governor? They not smart like that. They got that from us. It was spiritual before it was even physical. Man, in the spiritual realm, the chosen ones are governors and mayors and ambassadors and kings and queens and princes and princesses and stuff. And when you start elevating real high, you start getting your rank back. So now you like this master health inspector. You're this person that comes. Look, some people are losing their business. They losing their business because they kicked that little homeless man out the business and didn't even let him use the bathroom. And you knew you could have let him use the bathroom. That dude was an inspector, a spiritual inspector. He didn't even come to use the bathroom. He came to see if you was going to let him. And now you bankrupt. See, this is how it works. You hear what I'm saying? I have to watch this business crumble. I have to watch a lot of businesses crumble. My mom's have this power too. I remember one day I'm walking up to her door and I just smell some damn rotten meat, right? So I go inside her house and I say, "What's that smell?" And she mad and she like, "This chicken." She bought this chicken from this little Mexican shop up the street, and come to find out they was selling old food and stuff. They turned that damn numero uno. Where that numero uno at? It's on Manchester and Avalon. They turned that damn numero uno into a shoe warehouse. I'm talking about in like 2 months. Listen, my mom's, she had some Africans. They was some Nigerians. They bought the place, the three duplexes that she lived in. And they was real nasty. They looked down on us. You hear what I'm saying? And guess what? I got some papers one day and they lost the place. They came one day trying to collect rent. I told the dude, I was like, "Hey, when you was the legal owner, I'll respect you, but I'll beat your ass." I told him just like that. My mom's never knew that I told him. I pulled him to the side like, "Hey, as of now, you not the owner. You just a regular dude. You get your ass from around here with all that disrespect and shit. Go back to where you came from." And they left. Hell, I remember it was a damn peanut man. A peanut man, he used to sell peanuts and little fruits out of his truck. And my mom's was like his favorite customer. I mean, his best customer, you know, because when you got a customer that's vibing high, that's blessed, then your business is gonna boom. And he was cool with my mom's was cool with him, but he changed up on my mom's just out the blue. You feel what I'm saying? All of a sudden, he couldn't speak English no more. He even gave her some old peanuts, and he was gone. He disappeared. I don't know where the hell he went. He probably went to the damn peanut field. I don't know, and I don't even care. You hear what I'm saying? I remember me and this one guy. He lived down the street from me. He asked me if I can move a piano with him. The piano, it turned into a whole business. I even named the business. We had orange shirts, so I said, we're the Orange Men. Aren't you glad you called the Orange Men? I came up with that. And we moved, and it was a good thing, and the business was cool and all that. And then he tried to replace me with a younger dude in the neighborhood, not knowing that the foundation of the damn business. So I had to watch that business crumble. Long story short. I mean, you think you're just gonna use my energy to create a business and then behind my back fire me. You hear what I'm saying? And think it's gonna last? So I've seen plenty businesses crumble. You hear what I'm saying? When you pass this John Wick Gangstalking level 3, you go to restaurants, you eating like a health inspector. You ever watched Ratatouille, the movie Ratatouille? You ever watch Ratatouille? Well, in Ratatouille, it was a critic, right? And everybody was afraid of this critic because he can make or break the restaurant. Yeah, that critic, he had an aura about him. It was like he was mysterious. He come in, and if he like it, it's good. If he don't like it, your restaurant, it's all bad. That's how The Chosen is. Man, it was a time when we walked around and they treated us just like that. You ever see when the Caesar give a thumbs up or a thumbs down and it really makes a decision? He's mimicking us. Man, let me check on this steak meat real quick. I think I done burnt the damn steak meat, man. Nah, I didn't burn the steak meat. You know, I got the steak meat cooking in a cast iron skillet so it can get that crispy, and then you squeeze a little lemon juice on it. It's bomb. Gonna make me some quesadilla and eat them and sleep and go work out. Yeah, but for now, man, I'm trying to tell you the power that we got. This is why they put you up in the program. You hear what I'm saying? Even though I appreciate the program because it's the world's hardest boot camp training, spiritual boot camp training. I appreciate it because it made me stronger, but they put it up in us not knowing that it was going to make us stronger. They put us up in this damn program to silence our ass. Why you think they wanted to silence us, man? Because we make the decisions. I mean, just imagine that old dude with the business. He didn't even know that he was in the presence of the inspector that was going to give him a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And I gave him a thumbs down. And I looked out the window and I seen the business, and it ain't even booming like it used to. I'm so used to this. You know how I can tell when a business is really about to crumble and it's no way they about to come up out of it? Because I start getting a depression concerning the business. It's like I can't help it. I start really feeling sorry for the business. This is with anybody. that is about to get judged and taken out or whatever for going against me or my family or anybody that's connected to the chosen. I start feeling real depressed. Even if they treated me real bad, I start feeling real sad for them. And that's how I feel for the old man. My woman said that he passed away. I feel that he passed away too because I don't see his truck and it's just not the presence of him. He was already old. He was like I said, elderly, all white hair. He was like about 6'2", real lean white guy. Walked hunched over just like a little bit. You could tell he worked out in life and was a worker all of his life. You could just tell. You know what I'm saying? But you can also tell that he was running on that old program. You hear what I'm saying? So he had to go. And he's not going to be able to pass nothing down. Nah, that's a wrap. You see, here's the thing, right? When the Most High destroys something because of the chosen, then there's nothing left. Like Jezebel, that there's nothing left. All praises to the Most High. Thank you to everybody that like, comment, share, and subscribe. I see it. God see it. Blessings to you and your situations. Peace. SR&BG, and they already knew. They always knew who you was. They always knew your power. But how? How did they know? Now, for some people, it's in the stars. Some people, the DNA. But what we all have in common, what all of us chosen have in common, and this is how they know, is because we still here. You best believe that the traps that was set out for you, the average person don't survive. You best believe you done probably got shot up with cancers and deadly diseases. Who do you think they test the deadly diseases out on? You think that the Tuskegee experiment was to see how syphilis works or to see how immortality works? Henrietta Lacks type stuff. Look, you know what they got out of the Tuskegee Airmen experiment syphilis thing? They seen that there was certain guys that it didn't affect. That's what they was looking for. They already knew how these damn deadly diseases work. They just don't know how we survive them. That's how they knew. That's how they knew. Because when they aimed the gun at you, you bent down and tied your shoe. Like Mr. Magoo. You remember Mr. Magoo? He was blind and this sniper was trying to get him and the sniper would shoot and then Mr. Magoo would be like, oh, there's a penny, and get down and get the penny and the bullet will fly right over his head. They've been doing us like Mr. Magoo for years. They done shot up so much stuff up in you. They done put you up in John Wick, Gangstalking level 3, man. Spiritual warfare that would have took the average person's mind. I mean, the chosen ones, we really have ancient spirits that have to go back to the sorcerer and the witch and say, you know what? I just can't do it. I mean, you know how many people in cults and how many witches and warlocks is questioning their own damn powers because we still here? This is how they knew. This is how they knew who you was. Like I said, some people, they look in the stars. Jesus, they looked in the stars. Some people, they take the DNA from the placenta and the foreskin, and you know when you use a baby. But one thing we all have in common, how they know who the real chosen ones is because no weapon formed against us You know how when people say, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, we really mean that and live that. They don't even understand. They don't even understand how we survive in this. They don't even understand how we are still here. So us being here, it lets them know that we are the chosen. Man, some of us been getting shot. The arrows been getting shot at us for years, ever since we was little. You know what I noticed? I noticed that when I do big things, they try to take me out. Ever since I was young. Every time I do something magical, they try to take me out. And I seen that inside my subconscious, I got afraid of doing magical stuff. Like when I was young, right? Right on the side of our house, we had this bush. And this bush had a lot of ladybugs on it. And I loved ladybugs. I still do love beetles and June bugs and ladybugs and, the beetles. I like beetles. And I got them one day, a gang of ladybugs, and I put them in the freezer. I put them up in our freezer, and then I went on about my business. I took a nap and all of that. I remember it was after school. And then I remember I woke up, and then I got the ladybugs out. This was like in the nighttime, like hours later, and they was all dead. So I started getting sad, and I started blowing on them in my hand and rubbing real light. And I was like in a crying type of state, like real sad. And they started moving, right? All right, like about a little time after that, probably like a week or two after that, I got shot. You hear what I'm saying? I was young. I was about between 7 and 8 years old. I got shot. Another time when I was in the park, Lincoln Park, and I told the story about the hula hoop man. And we was over there smoking weed, and the hula hoop man came. He was kind of autistic. And we called him the hula hoop man because he used to put his hands on his hips and circle his hips in the corner of the park. But now we understand that he was exercising his lower spine, because I'll be doing that now, right? So he asked for the blunt. He was kind of autistic. Like I always used to give him the little roaches. And he went over there with the roach. And as I'm talking with the homies and stuff, I just seen just fall back, bam. And then I went over there, and then I put my hand on his head and my other hand on his heart, and he's convulsing and foam coming out his mouth, and his eyes is rolling back. And then he just died, right? And then I got that sad feeling again, like with the ladybugs when I was young. And then I just started crying, man. And I said, I love you, man. And then I said, God, nah, don't do this. Like, not right now. And then he just went, like he got some breath up in him and start breathing, man. I remember when I came to reality, because I heard the sirens in the back, and I realized that the whole park, I had all kind of stuff all over the park. I was dirty. The park was dirty. I told my workers to get everything, and me and my girl, we went to a motel, the 7th Street Motel on the east side of Long Beach. We went there, and when we came back to the park, different people was calling us angels, right? But here's the thing, a week after that, the police tried to get me in the park. That's when I came out of my body, and I seen Lou and Mukos, the Long Beach police officers, trying to get me. You feeling what I'm saying? And look, as we was walking, because the park was right around the corner from the Long Beach substation, so if you get arrested in the park, they just walk you like, a couple of feet to the jail, right? Because it's right there. As we was walking, Officer Lou, he was just saying, like, it was like he was talking to himself. He was like, I could have killed you, man. I could have got you. And I was like, what you talking about? But he couldn't even hear me. It was like, it was just replaying in his mind. He didn't even understand. You see, he didn't even understand why he didn't get me, how I'm even here. These are the incidents that happen. This is the stuff that takes place in our life. They try to get us like that. As soon as he said, he's reaching for the gun, he started trying to pull out his gun, and I just left my body, man. And I'm looking at the whole situation, and I had a choice to either float off or to just go back into my body, man. And I went back into my body, and then some more police pulled me away from those police, and they beat me. They gave me a good whooping, but they didn't kill me though. You hear what I'm saying? So this is how they could tell. You just don't even understand the traps that you survive. This is why we should always be praising the Most High. So all praises to the Most High. Thank you to everybody that like, comment, share, and subscribe. I see it. God see it. Blessings to you in your situations. Peace.